Good morning, everybody. It's Mary Ellen from Create With Me, and I'm here in the Creativity Nest. It's Friday morning, and it's time for Emmy's 3C's. So, if this is the first time that you're watching me, my name's Mary Ellen, so I go by Emmy. And 3C's means, these days it means computer and a card. No, what does it mean? Computer, coffee. No wonder I haven't had enough coffee. It means coffee and computer and a card. That's what it means. If we're here in person, which we will be back in person when we get past some of this weather and I get through a little surgery, then we'll be back in person. And then it's always coffee and a cookie or some kind of a sweet treat. And then we always make a card. So today we're going to do a little chit chat. So please chime in and let me know that you're watching. I'll be going live here to my Facebook page, and then I will put it up on YouTube. So for anyone who wants to see it up there, so make sure that you, if you can't always catch me on Facebook when I'm live, make sure you go up to YouTube at Create With Me or Mary Ellen Stites and subscribe to my channel because I'm kind of trying to get my subscribers up. So do me a favor, subscribe and pass it on to your friends. So today, sometimes when I'm drinking coffee. So sometimes when I'm thinking about the beach and I'm missing Florida and I'm missing the water, I get out a special cup. And this is the cup right here. Look at it's got cute little sandpipers on it. They're all 3D dimensional. This was created by a local artisan to where our home was in Florida. There in Inglewood, he did clay pottery, and my friends, I had taken two of my besties down to Florida with me, and they had gotten me this cup. So sometimes I'm thinking about my mom. I'll get it out because she loves sandpipers. I don't know if you've seen sandpipers running on the beach. They're so adorable. I love to watch them. And I think we had that in common. So sometimes when I'm just missing it and I'm in this winter weather, then I'm thinking about my mom and I'm thinking about the beach. And so I get out my cup. So that's what I'm drinking out today. What are you drinking? Chime in and let me know. Who's watching? Anybody? So I'm not paranoid. I'm just asking. It sounded a little paranoid, but I'm not paranoid. I'm just asking. So I had said in my description that we were going to do a quick and easy card, but let's talk about a couple things first. So it is the end of January, and we haven't had. I mean, we've had snow. We've got some snow on the ground now, but we haven't had a major storms. But sometimes in February it gets worse, and so you always anticipate that when you live in Central Illinois, and so I want to tell you about something that we have coming up to maybe clear you of the winter blues. So we have a program. If you've been with me for very long, and you might have subscribed to my 12 weeks of Christmas, we have decided to do 12 weeks of spring. Oh, Karen, you're in Florida. I'm so jealous. enjoy. Are you near the water? Because enjoy it for me, because I really miss it. I really miss it. So say hi to those sandpipers for me. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. So let me take you. I'm going to quickly take you down to my desk. And so we did the 12 weeks of Christmas with a couple of my good friends, Million Dollar Achiever Connie Heisey and Million Dollar Women, Jody Breckbill and Betsy Kreider, and myself are presenting the 12 weeks of spring. And so I will put the link to make sure you're on my email up in the comments when I get done. I'll edit it and add that. So come back and look for it because we will send out every Friday. We're not going to inundate you with a ton of email, but every Friday I'm going to send you. Everyone's in Florida. Hi, June. She's in Daytona Beach. You're on the other side, right? That I was always on the Gulf side. You're on the other side. We're going to send you a full tutorial of some kind of a card. So people really enjoyed this at Christmas time, and so we wanted to do that again. here for the spring. So sign up for that. Let me see. I neglected to do something. I'm going to do it quickly here. There you go. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Keep chiming in. Let me know that you're watching. I'm going to take you down to my desk. If you've been around at all, you know that we've got a new catalog and you know it's celebration time. So I wanted to show you some beautiful paper from the celebration catalog. And that means that you earn something for free. For every $50 that you order, you can earn something for free. And this paper is one of the items. So this is the Dainty Designs. I'm going to make sure. Dainty Flowers, 12 by 12 paper. You can get this whole pack for free if you place an order. And I'm going to show you how, I mean, seriously, I don't know. I love watercolor. So this page right here just makes me happy. This is the one we're going to focus on today. So sometimes you get the paper like this and you're like, what the heck am I going to do with this? Good morning, Carol. What am I going to do with this? You know, sometimes you think, oh, well, if I was a scrapbooker, I would, cut this sometimes sits in our stash and we don't use it, but this is what we're going to use today. I'm going to show you how. So let me show you both sides. It's gorgeous green, which is my favorite color. This one is really pretty. We'll have to do something with this in the future. Cutting these out, I've seen some beautiful, beautiful designs with that. Again, another gorgeous watercolor. I love this one. It's just very, very lightly green, all the greenery. And then we're going to use just a little bit of this Fresh Freesia polka dot paper. This one has got a little bit of a Fresh Freesia tone to it. And then the back is just a print with a navy blue. And I think there's just one more. Hold on, let me separate these. Here's just an overall picture one. And you could, the same technique I'm going to show you with the other paper, you can do with this paper. And then the back is a pretty blushing bride. So that's the last of it. So you get all those papers. But like I said, we're going to use this one here today. And what I did is I actually cut it down. And this is the most usable way to use this paper. So I took it and I cut it down to 5.5 inches. And then I cut it every 3 inches. So you'll get 8. You can make 8 cards from one sheet of paper. What you need is a piece that is 3 inches by 5.5 inches. And this paper is gorgeous standalone, right? Like, chime in, let me know. It's gorgeous standalone. But I'm going to dress it up with a really simple way to color it and make it even more of a wow. So let's bring a few things in. I'm going to bring in, I just took some copy paper. I'm going to bring it in for my scrap paper because I'm going to do a little blending. And I'm going to take Balmy Blue and Granny Apple Green. I almost said Garden Green. And a couple of the blending brushes. So this will be good with either the regular ones or the small ones. I just have the regular ones already on my desk. So I'm going to open up these. And I'm going to start with the Granny Apple Green and the blending brush, just swiping on the pad. And then I'm going to color it on my scrap paper so I get rid of that little blob before I go onto my paper. So it's as simple as coloring this background. And I'm going to do it on a bit of an angle. So I'm going to bring it in, swipe off that big blob. Usually there's a little bit of a blob. I like to get that off of there first. So I've got a soft, subtle green. I'm starting a little green background. So we're going to set that aside. And now I'm going to bring in the Balmy Blue. And that would be my sky. So you can see I've gone on a bit of an angle. That is just up to you. You can do it however you want. That is just for just a little more. The word I want to say is not the word I really mean. I was going to try to say character, but it gives it a little more interest. If it's not just a straight horizon line, I think just coming down gives it a little more interest. So we've gone from this plain paper, which is gorgeous in its own right, but then we've colored it, and look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? What do you think? Do you like it? I love it. So let me close up my pads and let's make a card. That's what we're all about. We're going to make a super, super simple card. And don't go away because I've got some pretty things to show you. So all you need to complete this card that I have today is a little piece of that. Remember I said I had a little fresh freesia, the polka dot that's from that pack. And then you're going to need a scrap piece of paper. Mine is 3/4 inch by 2.5 inches. And then I've got a piece of fresh freesia that's just a mat. So this is 3 by 5.5. So this one is 3 1/4 by 5.5. I'm going to go top to bottom, but then I want just a little bit of interest here on the sides. Good morning, Nancy. I'm glad that you like it. It does make a difference. It's one of those things that you don't really think about. You look at designer series paper and you think, oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous, just the way it is. But if we just take a second to kind of look at it and add a little something, sometimes that's all it needs. So we're going to do just a regular, I have a piece of rich raspberry, which matches here, and then the greeting that we're going to do. So this is just 8.5 by 5.5, our standard size here in the US. Just folding it in half. We can go ahead and do some mounting with adhesive to our fresh freesia piece. That's again 3 1/4 by 5.5 in case you want to duplicate this. And then we can go ahead and mount it to our rich raspberry. Now, you could do a lot of things with this. You could add some twine. That would dress it up some. There's lots of things you could do to take this up to the next level. I'm going to make it very simple, but I'm going to kind of tell you some of those things along the way. So, okay, so let's do a little stamping. We need a little greeting. So the stamp set I picked, just wanted a little greeting, is the Beautifully Happy. And this is another one that you can earn for free for celebration. If you place a $50 order, you could pick the Beautifully Happy stamp set. I love the sayings in here. For a feeling better kind of day, sending happy thoughts. So you could have this be the outside, sending happy thoughts for a feeling better kind of day, which is, I think, what I'm going to do. Then there's for a very happy birthday, kindness matters, thank you, you are easy to love. And then this beautiful stamp set and this tiny little bee. How cute is that bee? So adorable. So I'm using the greeting, sending happy thoughts, and I'm going to stamp it in the rich raspberry. Hopefully I didn't check my pad. It looks a little dry, but hopefully it's okay. All right, so sending happy thoughts, and I'm stamping it. You'll see I'm stamping it off a little bit to the right, and there's a reason for that because I'm going to use a little embellishment. So, I mean, I'm not going to leave it completely plain, but I'm going to use a little embellishment. So I'm going to bring in a new punch. Don't ask me what the name of this is. I'm not sure. I'm terrible when I'm online. I just lose my mind. So it's got a tiny little scallop and then like a ticket punch. I'm not sure. If you guys know, chime in and let me know. Otherwise, I'll post it. I'll post it when I get done here. So my ultimate goal is to layer these together. So I'm going to start. I want the little scallop edge, and my piece of paper is 1 inch, and I'm going to push it all the way in. And I want it to be, I'm going to see. I think my paper is probably a little long, but sometimes it punches off quite a bit. No, yeah, that's a little bit long. Did I bring my scissors here? Yes. All right, so I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to cut it down I'm going to take about 1/4 of an inch off and try to punch it again and see if I'm getting closer to a layer. I think that's exactly right. Yeah, I mean, my greeting's upside down, but I'm not going to mount it that way. I promise. All right, so we're going to mount sending happy thoughts onto this little piece of paper. I love the punches. Do you guys like the punches? I mean, yes, I love my dies. Don't get me wrong. I love the dies. But sometimes if I can stay at my desk and do a little punch and get a little bit of a fancy edge, just like this little scallop, I'm happy to have the punch. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. You could pop this up. I'm just going to mount it straight on my card. And I'm going to just put it right there. Isn't this easy? But let's dress it up a little bit. And somewhere on my desk here, I've pushed my things away. So bear with me just a second. What did I do with my embellishments? Oh, here they are. I had to move my keyboard to find them. Look at these. These are the little dragonfly trinkets. They're so pretty. I love them. So we're going to take a dragonfly trinket and a mini glue dot, and we're just going to press the dragonfly onto the mini glue dot, peel it off, and that's why I wanted a little room. So you could go up, you could have the dragonfly go down. It doesn't matter. So pretty. So there's my card. Super simple. Nothing hard, but it just took this paper here from pretty to a step above. So I want you to look at your designer series paper in a little bit different way. If you're watching this later, keep chiming in. I'm going to finish this card on the inside, and then I'm going to send it to somebody. So we'll do a random comment generator. I send the card to somebody. So keep commenting if you're watching. I'm going to show you a couple more things. My friend Betsy sent me some fun items, and I want to share them with you. So the other night we had done a class, and she had showed these online. But in case you didn't see them, this was, I'm going to enjoy this today. I'm going to need it. I got bingo this evening, and I ain't going to run out of energy. I don't have as much right these days. But this cute little Happy Valentine's Day using the uh, Country Bouquet stamp set. This is a designer series paper that she just punched with the heart and leaf punch and decorated it, and then stamped Happy Valentine's Day, which is one greeting. I actually think I have that on my desk. I have it here somewhere because we've just been we were just using it. Oh, here. So she just took the Happy Valentine's Day. This is a nice little trick too. So you might go, oh, well, that doesn't really fit. Well, what she did was she cut it apart. So she's got Happy Valentine's Day just like that. So it's another way to just use, think outside the box, I guess I'll say. Here's one that she sent me that uses designer series paper as the showcase. I love this card. She's used the Blackberry Bliss and then the Highland Heather and then this designer series paper, but there's a tiny little bee here, and it's got a little honeycomb, and there's just a little bit. So you're getting all these little details, but the main gist of the card is designer series paper. So pretty. And of course, she always does a beautiful inside and a little bee on the envelope. And then another card that she sent me that I thought was really cute was a little different because I love these colors. I love these colors. Like this owl, I have not even opened it up yet. People have just used it so much and they're totally in love with it. It's cute, but sometimes I don't know. I just haven't used it. Do you love it? This is one of the stamp sets that you can get for free during celebration. So, but I love it in this color combination. So, she's got the blue, the Tahitian Tide, and then the Grand Apple Green. And yeah, I don't think it's Parakeet Party. I think it's at Grand Apple Green. But I could be wrong. If she's watching, she can chime in and tell you. But what a cute card. And then she's got the envelope to match. She's stamped not only on the side of the envelope here, but she stamped on the top. Yes, I know. And I'm pretty lucky to have some pretty. Carol said she loves to see everyone's design. So you're wondering what I'm answering. I know, and she's very talented. So super, super talented. So. Okay, just had to take a little sip of coffee. So I told you about signing up for the 12 weeks of Christmas. Stop on back. I'm going to edit this video with the, if you don't receive emails from me, go ahead and hop on that. There's a little form to fill out, and I'll have a link up here shortly, and then you can fill that out, and then we'll start sending them out next Friday. They start next Friday, so don't delay. Don't delay. You're going to want to get in on that. If you're coming to bingo tonight, I can't wait to see you. If you're in Florida, enjoy yourself. Put your toes in the sand for me. I would really appreciate it because I don't know when I'll get back. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, and have a great weekend. Oh my gosh, I think the weather's going to be okay. So enjoy. Maybe we'll have a little sunshine. We had a few minutes. But hopefully it'll come back. So you guys have a great day. Bye.